Chers internautes, nous sommes aujourd'hui en compagnie de Stephen Sizer. Bonjour.
Good evening.
I'm going to speak in English. You are an English pastor?
Yes, I'm a priest in the Church of England.
Sorry.
I'm a priest in the Church of England, yes.
And you are also a specialist about Christian Zionism?
Yes, I've written a couple of books critiquing Christian Zionism, its historical roots in Britain and the United States, its theological basis and its political agenda in the Middle East today. I was invited to participate in this conference and present a couple of papers, one on the Israel lobby in the United Kingdom, the influence of the Israel lobby on our politics, on our media and in education, and secondly to critique both Zionism and particularly in America and its influence, Christian Zionism's influence over US politicians and the media in perpetuating the conflict in Israel-Palestine. Yes, I mean the Zionist movement began in the 1880s, 1890s, but for 50 or 60 years before then, Christians in Britain were working with the Jewish community to encourage Britain to facilitate the return of the Jews to Palestine, to expand the British Empire, because Palestine is a bridge to India and to Africa. Before air transportation, the only way to get to India was around Africa or overland through the Middle East. And therefore Palestine has been strategic in all of the global empires, Russia, the Turks, the British, the French, and in 1799, Napoleon was the first world ruler to promise the Jews a homeland if they supported him against the British. Well, he failed. So Britain used the same ploy against the Germans. And in the 1880s, 1890s, Britain got behind the Zionist movement to strengthen its colonial expansion through the Middle East. In the First World War, Britain and Germany were at war and loggerheads, and the Zionist movement in Britain promised the British administration they would encourage the Americans to come on board on the British side against the Germans if Britain helped facilitate a Zionist state.
Yes, because I believe that Germans were winning the war and were offering peace to Great Britain. And Great Britain refused because of this Zionist offer.
Well, we know that the Germans themselves were considering an equivalent Balfour Declaration. The Germans wanted Zionist bankers to help them defeat the British. But Britain got in first because the Zionist movement in Britain was stronger than the Zionist movement in Germany, I believe. And so we got in first. The Zionist movement wrote the Balfour Declaration. They delivered on America. And so for the next 40 or 50 years, Britain was trying to work its way out of the Balfour Declaration because we promised to protect the rights of the Jews and declare a homeland for them. We promised the Arabs to protect them. But, as you know, the secret agreement Britain and France had entered into in 1915, the Sykes-Picot Agreement, we promised to split the Middle East between the French and the British Empire. The French would have Syria and Lebanon, and Britain would keep Palestine. So we promised Palestine three ways, to the Jews, to the Arabs, and to the French. Yes, I have written two books. One is called Christian Zionism, Roadmap to Armageddon. It's available in English, Arabic and Farsi. And my second book, Zion's Christian Soldiers, is a way of reading the Bible from a Christian perspective that de-Zionizes the Bible and critiques Zionism. They're both available in English and Arabic.
Okay, so I launch an announce if there is a French editor who want to publish.
I hope. One day very soon, I hope.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.